Welcome to episode 2 of our podcast.
Starting off with a bang.
Yes, sir. So, if you watched the first podcast, you'd know why we're here. If you didn't, go watch the first podcast. We'll wait for you for 2 seconds. And now we're back.
And we're Healf. We're Healf, and we're gonna quickly introduce ourselves again. So myself is Katie.
I'm Sim.
I'm Gio.
I'm Amir.
I'm Mariella. So today we're gonna be focusing on what we're gonna provide in our app and like what are the features we mentioned in episode 1 that you guys didn't get, and we're gonna dive right into it. So like to start off, we're just gonna quickly talk about what Scanner is. Scanner is basically going to be a feature in our application that you can scan a food and then you can check out what ingredients or what calories and nutrition they provide in that product. I understand, like from personal experience, I'm not sure if you guys notice also, like some of them go like artificial this,
Yes.
E100 something,
Yep.
A100 something. So some of us probably ignore. But like some people who have allergies, let's say, they really have to be concerned and then have to look into what it is. So with Scanner, we can pop it out and highlight what it is. And then when we say education, we're gonna provide education towards. It's like if the thing pops up, you can click on it and then search and see what exactly it is.
I think Scanner would really tie into the personal data that you left in. So let's say you have existing allergies and if you know what you're allergic to, and then when you use the scanner, it should pop out, hey, there's this thing that you're allergic to, maybe
Basically, you're a guardian angel.
Or or even like people who are restricted to eating some let's say vegetarians or vegans or pescatarians.
Pescatarians. Yeah. It just like pops a scan alert saying like you cannot eat this food. It's not good for you. Don't eat it. Don't buy it. Don't get it.
What is it not good for you? But just like in general, like hey, this
it's not your thing.
Like,
it's not your thing.
These are your these are advantages of having the food. But again, it's up to you to decide like that.
And another thing that our app will have is therapist locations.
Apple.
App. It is an Apple app
Okay,
and a Google
Apple
Play app.
So our app is gonna provide therapist locations around you. So for if you are first-time users, or if you're like using it for free at the first go, we will be providing therapist locations around you, but very like not exclusive to all.
Yeah.
Limited.
Yeah. So it's gonna be limited, and it's gonna be like very basic ones, and then we will also be providing discount for the first 10
sessions
within, like it depends on all therapist clinics or locations on how much they're going to provide, but the first users are definitely going to have discounts.
So working hard on that, it's not easy.
And then we have like a diary and a journal part. So this is more on your own personal use. So if you want to keep track of like your emotions or your period or those personal things, the daily things. Like you could just like write it down. This is your
safe space.
Safe space.
Safe haven.
Mm-hmm.
Sanctuary. There we go. Sanctuary. Yeah. Okay. And then we also have the exciting part, which is the education part. So this is where we really educate our audience, our users, what certain food my Tagalog accent like provide. So like for example, like what's vitamin E, what's vitamin C, why is it good for you, like those kind of information, and like what kind of protein is which protein are better intake, or like or
how much protein, let's say this has the highest protein whatsoever. And then I feel like for education, it's also you can if you're wondering how are you going to get educated or how our app is going to work. So our app is going to feature a search bar, of course, where you can search whatever food you want to search. And then but if you don't know where to start from, we'll also provide categories, as in like
sort
group
of like
food basically. Or even like categorized food as well, like let's say meat, vegetables, fruits, vegetables.
Lentils.
Sorry, too much vegetables. But yeah, like lentils or whatsoever, like just group them. And then if you're like, oh, I want to search what does Apple have, and then you can just go to the fruit category and then just search in further and further.
Yeah, and it's also good, like, let's say it'll show you different alternatives as well, like let's say you want this much of protein but you don't like this type of meat, then our educational system in the app will basically will show you different alternatives for different types of foods. So it varies to everyone, honestly.
And I think we probably want to include maybe not just food choices, but maybe some very simple physical movements that you can try and do at home in your own free time. Sort of like mobility exercises. I think that's very important for everyone. Just some simple stretches here and there, things like that. And I think for things like these, we'll probably include like videos that you can follow along pretty easily from the comfort of your bedroom or your living room.
Again, just to specify, if you think we said no exercise earlier and we're suggesting some stretches, it's actually two different things. So exercise is where you have a specific goal where you're like, oh, I want to lose this, I want to gain more muscles.
Like weight training.
That's not what we're doing.
That's not.
Hold on.
Not even close.
Yeah. So we're just providing more stretches so you can at least, move with your body. It also helps you mentally as well. So we're not like, oh, you need to be more flexible.
It's like,
we're just giving you something like you can breathe. At least you can have that
calm.
It helps you relax your body and just your mental health, especially, right? Because that's our goal.
All right. So going back to the app. We have some premium functions for any premium users. The first one, therapist location. I know we mentioned that for free users, they have this limited basic therapist locations. Understandable. For premium, however, they get every single therapist location in Hong Kong. I mean, that's a lot. 2, therapist services, or discount services, so to say. So we mentioned that the first 10 visits, they have a service discount. However, for premium users, they continuously have a discount since they're already paying for our app. So it just seems fair that they get an extra discount. The third thing, recipes. They can search for unlimited recipes on our app. As Simran and Gio and KB said, ranging from meat, fish, vegetables, all that, everything, all that
so
stuff.
If you're like, I want to have something with more protein this time, and then you just, you're like, oh, I have tofu, like, what do I cook with it? And then you can have, like, you can search what you can make with tofu, or, like, just in general with vegetables, or, or if you're, like, wondering why did we say unlimited? Because normally you're gonna have it too, but it's gonna be like very little. And then for premium, we're gonna have like unlimited again.
And then we also talked about how if you go premium, that you basically can input what, like let's say if you're a vegetarian, then the app kind of caters to your personal information inputted. So they basically won't show you any meat. Recipes, because it doesn't make sense if you want to just stick to becoming a vegetarian. You want to see all the vegetarian recipes, right? Not meat. So it basically caters to your personal preferences, and it just makes it flow easy.
One of the key takeaways is that this app is very personalized to the user. So my Healf app would look very different from, let's say, KB's Healf app, because we have very different preferences and what we would like. So we'll see different topics and what we would want to learn, or what we would want to eat or cook. So it's a very personalized experience with Healf.
And that's about it for episode 2. Stay tuned for episode 3, which we'll talk about. Well, you gotta find out in the next episode. You gotta keep it a cliffhanger,
Bye.
Bye.